a lack of motivation, even though you're motivated.
Yeah.
And it's really annoying because you feel like your brain's going, but your body isn't, and you can sit and think about what you want to do all day, but you just can't do it.
So is it a sense of like being overwhelmed by having stuff to do and not being able to be like, okay, I need to do this,
and time management as well, forgetting things. It makes you feel like you're being lazy, but actually you're really stuck. You know, like it's just quite a strange feeling because a lot of the time it's not like I'm depressed.
Yeah.
But I might be, but it's very hard to tell because actually it might just be that I have very low dopamine that day.
Yeah.
Do you know? And some days it's not the same. But I guess, a big chunk of it is feeling overwhelmed by small tasks.
Yeah.
And then you get guilty because I know I can do those tasks as well. So it just keeps spiraling.
God, I'm starting to worry because it sounds a lot like me as well.
Maybe.
Now. I'm like, jeez, it's a bit too close to home. But I'm kind of like, because I'm in that thing, I know we were kind of semi-joking before about the productivity thing. Like, I'm so like in a productivity zone, but when I'm not in it, that's when I'm like, oh my God, like.
Well, we tend to be more like, well, I say we as if I've just diagnosed you, but like people with ADHD tend to be more motivated when it's something they're good at.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Yeah.
So it's like, that might be the thing. So just do more of what you're good at.
Yeah. So back to the kind of original point was, we were talking about like that kind of
planning.
Like not planning and just doing things and the freedom of it. And it's like, this year I've become so in that zone of like just wanting to be free to do things and not have to put the pressure that comes with like planning and trying to execute things. And it's like you just take one thing at a time and see what happens off the back of that, and then do the next thing and then do the next thing, kind of. You know, that's what...
Because it's easy to get excited about loads of things all at the same time. So you end up like wanting to do all of them, and then you start all of them, and like very unlikely...
That's totally me.
Finish.
That's totally me.
I do that as well because I get really excited and rile myself up about something, and then I do all of it, and then nothing gets finished. But I do think that, I guess, we work really well on schedules and planning and like routine.
Yeah.
And whilst I don't like to plan kind of things all the time, I feel pressure from a session, like a writing session that's been arranged. Maybe I won't write well that day, and like I'm completely cool with that. But it's about kind of putting a routine in place that you can kind of weave. Have the freedom to do stuff. So like whilst I'm here being like, oh, I just make it up as I go, I kind of don't, but I kind of do. Like I don't plan what songs are going to happen. And like, but
How does that play into your songwriting process and your creativity? Is there a benefit to the ADHD in that sense?
Yeah, definitely. People with ADHD are more sensitive to sound and colour.
Hence the bright coloured jumper.
I don't even know. I think it was just because it's large and comfortable. But yeah, maybe that's why I like it. And so like if something is sounding sad, something will sound even more happy. If you find something happy, I really enjoy like making like visual stuff as well, and that's, I guess, I'm really motivated by that. And I think I think it definitely helps. I don't know, maybe just the way I will interpret a feeling or something and try and convert that into sound. I guess it must be different. It must be don't try not to think about it too much, because otherwise I will think about it too much.
Exactly.
I just don't know. But like, I mean, the most structured it gets is I have people I enjoy working with, and I tend to work with the same people a lot because I like that comfort and routine. And every now and then I kind of push myself and work with new people, and try and keep it structured. And also just like where my levels are with overwhelm and stuff. So I keep it to 3 in London a week maximum. Or, like just things that I need to do to make sure I'm well and feel well enough to be able to go and do my work as well as I possibly can. So like, I'm doing that so I don't have to, so I get to come home and actually eat and sleep properly more nights than not, and just basic human things that I try and keep as much control of as possible.